Alright, welcome again to MG Sports TV. And the Reggae Boyz have won their friendly game versus Montego Bay United 2-0. Goal scored by none other than, check it, Garth Stewart and Joel Cunningham. Even though they said Richard King, it's actually Joel Cunningham. Anyway, so big up on this, people. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as we get into another video, another informative video. Yes. So big up on yourself, people. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for being here every time. Hopefully, you guys are doing good as always. Anyway, so as you know, our Grimson back at it again with another weekly camp. Something that I love. I know a lot of persons don't like it. I see people even call it foolishness. Sorry about that. I see even people call it foolishness. Our Grimson are wasting time. Can you imagine? The Reggae Boyz head coach gathering a domestic camp, keeping the players a bit fresh, looking for talent, searching for talents, because everyone said talent is everywhere, but once you come out to Jamaica, hey, apparently to them there's no talent here. So that's what's funny, because when I speak to the general fan base, they say talent is everywhere in our world. But when I just mention JPL to them, they really cut off your head, man. I tell you. Anyways, so Grimson still searching, going around the country, playing practice games here and there. So far he has played 3 practice games, 1 Humberland, 1 View United, no Montego Bay, and he has won all 3. In all those games, he has scored a total of 5 goals and conceding 0. Can you imagine? Humberland, Veer, and now Montego Bay. Now, it's expected in some sense when you have selectively some of the best players on a squad. But that's not how it is. That's not football. That's not how football is. Not because it's on paper necessarily means that it's going to happen on the field. But happy to see that our Grimson are consistent with his camp and also playing these games to keep himself refreshed and to also keep the players within the local camp fresh and know what is required of him to be a part of his team. Now, we're going to listen to what Al Grimson said, his interview after the game. So let's hear what he has to say, people. Let us hear about the interview. So, just tune in. Let's hear what's going to happen here. Let's go. Turn up the phone. Yep, that is it. Let's go.
Those people that have been back, are they learning your style of play yet?
Yeah, I think they are adjusting, but you need to take into account they have never played together as a team, so it will take some time, but I think they are at least trying. And yeah, we were happy with spells in the game. They showed they were listening and they were working the things that we've been talking about, so happy. It's also really good to see the Mobay players and give them a chance to play a game in midweek, so their coach can see more players for his selection. So it hopefully is good for both.
Yeah, coach, it's a performance, another clean sheet. Very United, Humberland, now Mobay. Your thoughts these 3 games so far with the domestic players?
Well, nobody is looking at the scoreline. That's for me irrelevant. It's just to have a game, because you can see much more in a live game than on a training. So in that sense, it's good to have runouts like these. The players can show how they work together in a structure and in a team, etc. And in a way, it's good not to concede. But in this game, we could have conceded because Mobay had some chances. So the scoreline is absolutely irrelevant in this. It's just good to see the players play in the position in a game together, how they work together as pairs or as a back four or whatever. So, games are different than trainings.
Did any of the MBU players, were outstanding in your opinion?
Now I saw a guy was asking about the number 29. I don't even know his name. He's really good, number 29. Clever player. I know he's young, 18. So we're also here just to see the opponents and who is good in their team.
Thanks much.
Yeah.
All right. So definitely we have to find out who were the 29 for Mobay. Who were 29 for Mobay again? Ooh. The 2 young player. I don't remember. Who wore the 29 for Mobay? Let me just do a little quick check. My apologies on that. I first actually listened to that, people, so maybe that's why it looked like that. Mobay United 29. Who wears the 29 for Mobay? Not sure at all. I'm not even seeing it here. Anyways, so I'm not seeing it at this moment. So that's how it is. But I thought that Mobay would have definitely been a good matchup for the national team. 29. Still not seeing it. Anyways, coach said he's happy with what he's seeing. It's important to play game and keeping himself, as I said, for him personally, whereas coaching accoutrements are concerned, it's very, very important that he consistently coach throughout even the break period when there's no football playing. What that does, that keeps him fresh. No matter how you train a team, game-like situations are totally different. Coaches adapt to different situations that happen in the game. So this is very, very good for Al Grimson himself, as he spoke about. He said that the scoreline is not even relevant. It's just important that he has these players playing some football. But most importantly, in my perspective, he's on the sideline doing some coaching and getting across his tactics and how he wants his team to play. Now, very important, in the event that he wants to select one or two players from this camp that has been ongoing with so far, it's very important to know that he must have these games so that he can see players in the event. He said, okay, if something happens, he can pull from these games and say, you know what, this particular player over these 3 games would have stand out over these 3 games, and I can work with that particular player based off the position that is that becomes available, or because of whatever situation that may be. We don't know. Really and truly, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen, because we have to remember that it's now going into the March, June time period. In the March time period, it's basically close to the end of the season. Very, very close at the end of all the whatever leagues they're playing season. So a lot of these clubs is going to try their best to hold on to some of the players that they can. And they're going to use any little devious manners or means to do that. As much as all people are going to say that they can't do it or whatever, this is something that we have seen happen over and over again, time and time again. So it's very important that we put a plan B in place just in case we buck up on these circumstances. And we also have to remember that injuries played a big, big part. We can call a player. So we call the squad on Friday. Squad is supposed to meet on Monday and Sunday evening, or even not even Sunday, but even Saturday night or something like that. Player picks up a knock. Guess what? Squad is supposed to travel on Monday, and the player pick up a knock on Sunday or Sunday morning or something like that. So guess what's going to happen? No, someone have to fill in what you're going to think the requirements are to try and send an email to other clubs, even though it can happen. I'm not saying that it cannot happen, but it's going to be very, very difficult to pull a player from a club with prior to, without even sending them those particulars. So it's quite difficult. It's quite difficult when those moments occur, but definitely a plan B is very, very important. So big up yourself again, Al Grimson, for what you're doing. Really, really appreciate it. Go begs the question, what's happening with the U20? Anyways, big up yourself, people. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. Alright, God bless. Boom. Enjoy your day, people.